Welcome to the Country Castle. Today I wanted to share some things that have been on my heart. And speaking of hearts, we are actually going to cut out a bunch of hearts today and heart attack our house, one of our very favorite traditions. We're also going to make a vanilla chocolate cake, so stick around for that. It is so delicious. Again, thank you for joining me on my journey. Recently, I have been thinking a lot about the messaging that has been going out to mothers and homemakers staying at home with their children. One of those being that you can run a business, you can do everything that you want to do and be a mother and homeschool your kids. And I kind of fell for this for a little bit because I was very enticed by making money for my family so that we could be debt-free. And really, it came at a cost to taking time away from my children. Even though I was home, I wasn't really fully present with them. I was distracted thinking about emails. I was distracted thinking about who I could reach out to make a sale or whatever it was. And it really made me think about what am I willing to sacrifice for the time and the moments with my children, which I do not get back and I can't put a price on. Recently, I heard a very big influencer say how I homeschool my 4 children while running multiple 6-figure businesses. And I just thought, how on earth are you able to do that? And the reality is you really can't without help. And I really feel passionately about just being home and taking as much as I can off of my plate so I can focus on my kids. Isn't it enough just being a mom? I asked myself this question, and that is when I stopped trying to do more. I stopped saying yes to everything and started to just bring myself and my focus back into my home. For some mothers, they want to be outside of the home, and that is okay. I am not casting any judgment. I am speaking to mothers directly who are looking at these big influencers and thinking that they are so amazing and how do they do it all? The answer is they don't do it all because you can't. You cannot be in 2 places at once. Your mind, if it's on your business or focusing on other things, it's not in the present moment. And I had to bring myself into this present moment and this awareness that now I don't get back. And as much as I'm trying to get ahead in life to financially be free, I am missing out on the life that is right before me. If you think about what amount of money could replace this moment of cutting out Alfie's little star so that he can add it to his artwork, it is priceless. And I think that we have lost our grip on reality of what holds more value. I have regret from spending time away from my family, trying to build a business or create something more from home. And I wish that I hadn't done that, but I am so grateful for the awareness I have now because I don't get my 4-year-old back or my 6-year-old, my 17-year-old. These moments, this time with them is so precious. We are going to make the cake, and I've actually never made this recipe before, and I have to ask, every time that I look up a recipe, I always use the words, the best, ... whatever that recipe is. And I always laugh because my sister-in-law also brings that up, that I always have to use the best just to make sure I'm getting the best recipe. So Today we are making the best yellow cake mix, and we will see how it turns out. There's always a way to involve my children in baking, and this is something that I've had to learn to let go of any kind of control or mistakes, because this is a way that they are going to learn how to cook and be in the kitchen and feed their bodies, and it also is a way for us to connect together. So never shy away from your children being in the kitchen with you, wanting to help. The answer is always yes. My big kids are about to come home from school, and I wanted to show you that I love to dust my pans with some flour, some oil, and then flour, and then add some parchment to the bottom, just so the cakes come out easily when we are done. We are about ready to put these in the oven, and we will bake them and see how they turn out. I have mentioned this before. We have beautiful moments in our house mixed in with a lot of chaos, tantrums, hurt feelings, fights, things like that. And today was no exception. Just because we were putting hearts all over our house, my wish and hope was that we would just have so much love making these hearts that we would just get along. But of course, there were the occasional tantrums and fighting, and I just want to be real and always be very transparent here in this space, that is completely normal, and it happens in my home too. The cakes are done. We're going to let them cool. Everyone's going to continue to put up hearts, and I will then make the frosting so we can frost our cakes. I love seeing these scenes of all of my kids being together. I may not be a perfect mom, but I hope that they remember and have really good memories of the things that I did do really well. It was no surprise to me that my 15-year-old son made the most hearts and stayed at the table the longest. We are going to get these cakes all ready to frost. The cakes were actually pretty soft, and the frosting was kind of ripping up the cake, but we did our best. And really, it's just how it tastes, right? Sometimes you create beautiful moments and your kids are just super cranky anyway, and you just need to give them the space to feel their feelings. It's gonna taste good. It will. It will taste delicious. It's so moist that the frosting is breaking it. That's why it's gonna taste good. But when the kids have a little time to themselves in their rooms right now, they can come back down and eat some cake. Because this is real life. And that's okay. It's okay. So isn't it enough being a mom? For me, I would say yes. It is a full-time, all-the-time job, and my children need all of me as much as I can give. I definitely have me time and my own interests and creative outlets, as you see me doing in this space. But this is the season I am in. And so whatever season you find yourself in, lean into that, enjoy that time, and don't let yourself be pulled in so many directions that you miss what is the most important thing, which are the people in front of you, your relationships, and the time you don't get back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for your support, and I hope you have a wonderful day.